evening, Guardians. It is Friday and Zerg is here. And I apologise for this video being a little bit late. I had technical difficulties. But anyway, let's get into it. So, Zerg, Webface, what do you got for us? Okay, so first things first, guys. MK44 standard sights requires Titan class. Increase the duration of shoulder charge, tighter turn radius while sprinting, increase the amount of fusion rifle ammo you can carry, which also does change to rocket launcher ammo as well. And also increase agility for 5 seconds after an arc double kill. Yeah, look, to be honest, guys, only really useful if you're going to be doing it in PvP. So if you're going to run around Crucible and you run around with a striker class, then maybe. Apart from that, if you're a collector, that's really about it, guys. There was a comment made on one of my videos where people want me to be a little bit more critical. So I'm going to be a little bit more critical for you. We'll try to be anyway. So basically, unless you're a striker and you're running around PvP, don't bother. Save your coins. Lucky Raspberry, Intellect Discipline, Arc Bolt Grenade spawns further, respawn with full grenade energy, increase recovery for 5 seconds after taking solid splash damage, increase the amount of scout rifle ammunition you can carry. That does also change to shotgun as well. Actually, it's not a bad... If you're a hunter, this could be actually useful this week for the challenge mode, for Challenge of Elders, because of the grenades on it. And apart from that, also it does have scout and shotgun. So if you do a lot of PvP, like for example Trials of Osiris, or for example Iron Banner, or something along those lines, or PvP in general, I would consider it, just because of the fact that it has got scout rifle and or shotgun on it, which is pretty cool. Also the Arc Bolt Grenade also is pretty cool as well. It does spawn further, it'll change further, and also respawn with full grenade energy, so that is pretty cool as well. But if you don't do a lot of PvP and you just do a lot of PvE, then I wouldn't bother. This is more for PvP, so if you've got 13 coins, you do a lot of Crucible, then I would consider it. Otherwise, nah, I wouldn't bother. Closer Amakara, gain additional melee charge, increase melee attack speed, increase reload speed with auto rifles. That does also change to rocket launcher. Look, I really wouldn't bother with it, to be honest. Certainly not something that I would rush out and buy 13 coins with, unless I was desperate for a decent set of gloves. And then that is only going to get you 280, so there's no reason why anybody would be doing that. Look, they're fun to have as a collector's item and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it's not really going to help you much. You're better off spending your coins on Lucky Raspberry if you're if you've got a hunter class, or you're better off getting Patience and Time, and we'll get to that right now. Patience and Time. Gain active camouflage while aiming down sights. Radar stays active while aiming down this weapon sights. Guys, this gun is actually really freaking good, and I actually needed a year 2 version up until a couple of weeks ago, but I finally got it to drop. The reason why I'm saying this is good is because if people keep dying when they're on the platforms on Oryx, it can be a suggestion if people use it there. Apart from that, guys, it is a really good gun, I find, for sniping, just because of the fact that you are invisible. Now obviously with PvP it's not going to be completely boss, because people will still see you. Obviously the invisibility thing doesn't mean you're totally invisible, but you know what I mean. But you still will obviously get seen. But guys, it's a really good sniper rifle. Probably, in my opinion, probably the second best sniper rifle in the game for exotics. Only obviously beaten by probably Black Spindle. But yeah, guys, definitely worthwhile getting if you don't have. It is a really good rifle. And really good for people that do raids or PvP. It's a bit of both, because obviously if the raids and you keep dying when you're on the platforms, obviously you can just look down the sights and wait for your knight to pop up. If you're doing PvP, then obviously you can use it for sniping on that. So, yeah. Legacy engram, it's obviously helmet, glass needles, 3 coins, heavy ammo synthesis, void drive, plasma drive, and motive lights. Guys, obviously if you need heavy ammo, you're better off just going and getting it from Verix over in the Reef. It is really insanely cheap over there. The plasma drive, void drive, I wouldn't bother about. 3 of coins I'd definitely get, if you had spare coins, strange coins. And glass needles, I've never tried it, I really must admit. So yeah, I don't know if it's any good or not. It does re-roll some of your stuff, but I've never actually gone around trying it, so might try it one day, who knows. But guys, yeah, look, obviously if you've only got like 20 or 30 coins, I would probably, if you're a hunter, I would probably, if you're a hunter and you do a lot of PvP and PvE, then I would say probably Patience and Time, followed by Lucky Raspberry if you can afford it. If you can only afford one of them, I would probably say take the Lucky Raspberry if you do a lot of PvP. Yeah. If you're a hunter, that's if you're a hunter. If you're a warlock, I'd save your coins. I wouldn't really worry about the claws. And if you're a titan, I wouldn't bother about the boots either. Really not going to make that much of a difference for you. You might as well just save your coins. But if you do have enough coins to buy Patience and Time, it is definitely worthwhile. Apart from that, guys, look, let us know in the comment section below. Did you like me being a little bit more critical on the exotics? Tell us what you think. Thanks to a big shout out to the guy that actually suggested that. Just let me know what you think in the comment section below as well. Apart from that, guys, everybody, have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. I will see you in Destiny, and have fun. Have a great